young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunderstrom. Sometimes, loss is the price of survival.
Dead. A horrible price to pay, and so little to show for it.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you...
Well, everything's a test.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah, a land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them, but a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior?
He's a Werik chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Werik, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route. Stretch. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Weriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hope to prove your best at something, and you might. Some Weriks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Weriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werik has a chieftain, all well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
I want to know more about this.
It's crazy.
Or there's something to it.
Then, you need... She was last seen headed for the... I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know...
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak
Gold
could tell me
keeps our
more about
hunters
Aurea or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
Bandits have made camp at Stone.
You seem sad, stranger.
Yes. A sudden deluge. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din.
Deep Din.
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could.
So deep.
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect... During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the... I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few, of course, if the waters don't recede.
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it.
A flood without rain.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. Deep Din. Silenced by rising waters.
Frozen tallneck is perhaps... distinctive landmark in the cut.
Music. Blood sound.
Hunt with care near stone.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice.
Outlander,
to follow
wait,
the river
wait a
north.
moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Of course, they all want blue cloth. My hands will be stained for weeks.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp. Then we wait. But I bet we'll
Good meat.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
A shame a woman begins from half of the land. She did it to honor the name.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Naltuk looking out of that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop its spread. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted. The daemon's energy pulses from them.
Aratak said this daemon...
Look there. They're stronger.
I've seen something like this before.
You have? These towers, they parted... Like I said, they empowered...
Will you tell me...
You ask a lot of...
Only when I'm not getting...
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work?
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your...
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the
Thanks for the vote of but I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me. Interesting. Maybe I could override it. Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me. So the tower helps nearby machines, but it can be overridden. Keep that for later. This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep in. Flooded too, like she said. Snowballs. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough. Grab this while I can. Just go about your business. tasty. There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built. Well, somebody wanted in. Really blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. I should be able to shut this place down from here. Someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I'll bet I could get it working again. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thing? We might be the last Satchel people to never see this place. Yeah. That's, you know, something.
Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning off the lock positions. Helpful. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Might be something useful. Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said...
Indeed. That store... I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it.
And one of these...
Oh, yes. I've wanted to find one for so long.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic. My savior! My salvation! And if you like, why wouldn't you? Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the
Didn't you say you dropped...
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undis...
So, we need to replace that ring.
And I can find...
Okay, Gilden.
Two... Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but...
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Quarters. No way I'd be able to...
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors? You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out with the plane. Going north, cloud calls, goodbye. Less than 13 levels. Dropping but no walls. You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
Let me look around. See what I can find.
Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Caught sellouts and runaway cowards! We see her. I forgot the words. Yeah. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just didn't focus. Well, that's sort of my MO. Expanding. We need one.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
It's set up the same way on this side. I should look for an access tunnel. Okay, Gilden, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
Jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Going down.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Tell me, where's that ring?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gilden.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way. It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can.
Definitely awake now. You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Ooh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Can we have a look?
At the band meeting. Sort of counts as practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait! Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mom and I used to. What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
I mean, this is it. We have to play together, what? Maybe 2 more times?
Where did it go?
Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. They have to do it all the time. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We can practice in our space. You know.
Could have sworn I saw one in here.
Gildan? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I would... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gildan.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'm fine. Besides, and what a delve it was! Ugh. Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the Forge! Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Woo! You're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Laulay's already at the door. Take you on. entrance to this den. You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude. Let's see. What shall I play next? The echoes are different off wet stone. The sound is warmer.
Once again leads the Hunters Lodge.
Outlanders.
Could not ask for a more noble house.
Long night last night. Baby kept crying. A shame a woman became son of the Lodge. But at least she did it to honor the men of her.
Might need that. Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either. Can't be too prepared. Here's one of the metal birds. Forget about traveling light. I could use my focus to look around. If I could move that flying machine over a little. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. Just have to go up. There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo. didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here. Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman room back in Song's Edge. Winters. Coming at once. Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending, and what does the Conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
The cold keeps our hunters alert.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see this. It has changed.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
there other way?
Yeah, after the perhaps we'll...
Ourea knows if...
She's certain.
Well,
Good.
right.
To wait for Sakuli to finish her painting. It's been ages. These things that killed our hunters, how many of them have already killed?
Look who it is.
Wow.
There we go.
I did not know where my headset was for a second, but I found it.
A mad scramble for it.
Yeah.
Where's Ethan?
I don't know. He came online just now, so did Alex, Bud. For some reason. I don't know. Can you send him an invite? Well,
sure.
I'll just save this.
Invite players. Ooh, connection to the server's been lost. That's weird.
Alright.